Hi everyone, Rex and Cosplay here. I'm back with another video. In this video, I want to tell you guys about something about me. This is an introduction video and telling you some of my background before I say anything else. Basically, it all leads up to why in the world am I doing this? Okay, so yeah, let's take it back from several years ago. So several years ago, I graduated with a bachelor's degree in biomedical engineering with a minor in mechanical engineering. From there on in, I worked several jobs at several different medical device companies, working on various different medical devices, of course. So yeah, and I gotta say, all in all, I learned a lot. I learned quite a bit. However, one of the things that stopped me was that, depending on the job where I was at, it's just I couldn't stay there for long, and for the longest time, I did not know why. Why could I not find a job there and stay there and be there for like the rest of my life, 20, 30, 40 years down the life. And it took me a long time to realize it, but I think I do. I think I finally figured it out. So in my first job outside of college, I used to work with customer complaints. And in my head, I knew that this is something important, that you need to do this because, these customer complaints on these medical devices, it could be potentially life-threatening. It's a good thing. We are doing good work here. But the problem was, my heart was not into it. Because my heart was, well, it didn't feel whole. I was only working with the customer complaints. I was looking up in a computer and looking up the complaints themselves. I wasn't actually talking to a customer. And then even then, I wouldn't even have to deal with the whole story about the whole complaint. My job, at least the first job I had, was just to read the description, there was as reported problem codes, assign it to that, and then give it to another group for another position and let them do their work. That's it. And in my heart, it just felt the soul was missing because I don't even see the device. I didn't see the whole complaint. I just saw the description that was given and that was recorded by someone else many, many years ago. And that's it. It did not. So my second job after the first one was working for a very small medical device company. And from there, it had a lot of heart. It had great workers, great work. The production, I was working in a production area, so now I was working with the actual devices themselves. But the problem was I was given very little direction. And by that time, my supervisors and my bosses knew very well that I was still a recent college graduate and still throwing me into the deep end. And they say basically, hey, you can grow into whatever you want. That's great for the opportunity, but how can you do that when you don't know what to grow into, what to aim for, how to get there, where to go, and where to start, and how to start? It was just missing so many variables. And in the end of it, I just had to leave the company because I was not getting the help that I needed. I really did not want to leave, but I ultimately had to because by the end of the day, the best people will be amazing. But if you don't know how to do the work, well, then that's the reason why you're getting paid. So, and then that went on and on for several years, and then actually leads all the way up to today. To why am I doing this? This is the answer. Why am I doing this? Because I want to. I'm doing something that I myself want to do in my heart and in my mind. For the first time, I'm actually agreeing with it. This is something that I'm very passionate about, and it's something that, hey, you could get big doing this. It's entirely possible to make a living off of YouTube. And, that would be great. But obviously, I want to do something that I love, that this is possible, that I can do this. So, now that I answered why am I doing this, I want to give you guys some background as to what I've been doing since then. On and off, I've been doing cosplaying for about 7 years. And I've been going to conventions for the last 10 years. And I always saw it as a hobby that, it's just a hobby, just nothing else. It's just for fun. But then I see all these stories online, and not just on YouTube, but on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. They're all saying, oh, hey, we could totally do this. And this I can do. And I want to do this for the rest of my life. And I feel like I want to be a part of that too. Not only have my life be fulfilling, but also be happy. And that's why I'm here for you guys. So for my next video, I'll probably be covering Gen Con 2017. Let's see, after that there will probably be Dragon Con 2017 and some other smaller ones. And one last thing I want to say. I will do my best to try and cover whatever ones I can. Obviously, it's impossible to cover every single convention, not just in the United States alone, but the entire world. There are literally hundreds and maybe even thousands of conventions going on worldwide every convention, every weekend of the entire calendar year. No joke. So I will cover what I can. Probably cover mostly in the United States and some of Canada, some of Mexico, maybe some international conventions, I don't know. But yeah, stay tuned. And remember to please like, comment, and subscribe. I also have a Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter pages. So please like, comment, and subscribe on those, please. Thank you and have a good day.